Hey friends, it sets my soul on fire to practice yoga with my teenage daughter Olivia. Join us for a 45-minute gentle and mindful flow. Enjoy!
Just to arrive. So we begin our practice by physically arriving. So start to feel grounded. Feel supported by the earth beneath you. See a light shining from your heart center. And just physically arrive to our time together this evening. And then the most challenging part of our practice and our life is to mentally arrive. Giving yourself permission to be here now. And with the intention and the focus on tween or teen yoga, and it goes for adults as well, letting go of the distractions, letting go of the to-do list, the inbox, the TikTok, the Snapchat, the messages waiting, and just give yourself permission to be here now. Our presence is our gift to ourselves as well as others. So give yourself this gift of just being here, bringing all the awareness to the space you're in. And be reminded that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Right here, right now. Now begin to bring awareness to your breath. The center of your yoga practice. If you are breathing, you can practice yoga. As you inhale deeply, the chest rises, the rib cage expands, the belly fills up like a balloon, and then exhale slowly, allowing everything to soften and drawing the belly button towards your spine. Inhale deeply, chest rises, rib cage opens, belly fills up like a balloon, and then exhale slowly, allowing everything to soften, drawing the belly button towards the spine. Take one more big breath in, filling up with what you need. And then exhale, sigh it out like you're fogging a mirror, letting go. Walk your right foot to the edge of your mat, followed by the left, and then draw the knees towards one another. This is called deconstructive rest. If the knees don't tap, it's all good. Showing up where you're at today is the goal. Noticing how the body feels. And then hugging the right knee into the chest, followed by the left. Bring the right hand to the right knee, left hand to the left knee, and then draw big circles in opposition. Opening up the hip flexors, moving with our breath, and then change direction. Hugging the knees into the chest, draw your chin up towards your knees, giving yourself a hug. Take a big breath in. And a slow breath out as you release your arms overhead, your feet out long for a full body stretch. Maybe lifting the small of your back off the mat. Taking a moment to create space from the fingertips to the toes. Beginning our practice with a moment of gratitude for our strong, healthy bodies this evening. Take a big breath in. And a slow sigh out. And then hug those knees back into the chest and rock and roll up a couple times on your spine until we meet an easy seated. An easy seated might look different for everyone. If your knees are hurting you tonight, just put your legs out in front. Let's sit tall. So chakra, the tip of our head, and then we've got the root chakra, which is the base of our tailbone. So we root to rise. So I want you to press through the earth through your tailbone, and then draw the crown of the head towards the sky. And then begin to move through energy circles, inhaling across the lap, exhale, getting round. Moving with the breath. Maybe it feels good to make a bigger circle or smaller. Ride the wave of your breath. And then changing direction of your energy circle, move with breath. Noticing how you feel, if one side feels different than the other. Then returning back to the center, keeping the left knee exactly where it is. As long as your right knee doesn't have an injury, you're going to bring the right knee back. If you have an injury of this right knee, bring it out in front. So options there. Sitting really tall, walk the right fingertips away from the body. Then reach the left hand out to the side and then overhead, adding some pulses here. It's a tiny little movement, creating space in the side body. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe that left hand back to earth, right hand overhead. Take a big breath. And then return back to the center. Let's take that to the other side. Right knee comes in front, left leg tucks behind. Again, if you're honoring that left knee, bring it out straight. Sit really tall and then walk the left fingertips away from the body. Keeping our shoulders stacked here. Reach that right hand over and then pulse over to the left. It's a small little movement, creating space and length through the side body. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach that right hand to the earth. Left hand goes overhead. Gaze up to the sky. Keeping the chest and heart open, and then return back to the center. Now we're going to come to all fours. It's tabletop. We stack the joints. So shoulders are stacked over our wrists. Our hips are stacked over our knees. Inhale, lift the chest, the heart, broaden through the collarbones. And then exhale, get round, tuck the chin, round through the back, coming into cats. Inhale, lift the chest, the heart. And then exhale, get round, tuck the chin, round through the back for cat. Inhale, lift the chest, the heart. And exhale, get round, tuck the chin, round through the back. This time, come up to your fingertips. And then shift your shoulders slightly over your wrist and notice the new experience. And then return back to a neutral spine, bringing the palms back to the earth. Lengthen right arm long, followed by left foot, coming into spinal balance. Dial that left hip towards the earth. Take a big breath here. Inhale, and then exhale, lower your hand and knee to earth. Lengthen left arm long, followed by right foot. Dial that right hip towards the earth. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower down. Lengthen right hand long, followed by left foot. Take a breath. And then exhale, coil elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, coil elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, coil elbow to knee, and pause and pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower hand and knee to earth. Lengthen left arm long, followed by right foot. Inhale, reach. Exhale, coil elbow to knee. Inhale, take up space. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, take up space. Exhale, pause and pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hand and knee to earth. Now, any organic movement, maybe it's the hips from side to side, maybe drawing circles, maybe it's a figure 8. Any movement feels good to your body. And then spreading the knees as wide as you can. Big toes come together. We shift our hips back and reach our palms forward, coming into Balasana, child's pose. Drawing the forehead towards the earth. Taking a moment here to give yourself permission to show up where you're at. Knowing that where you are at on your mat and in your life is enough. And be reminded that the world needs your gifts, the world needs your energy, the world needs your voice, the world needs your authentic truth. So take a deep breath in and a slow sigh out. And then walk the fingertips over to the right, stretching out the side body. And then walk the fingertips through the center and over to the left. Take it as far as you can. And then bring the palms back to the center. And then return back up to tabletop. Stack the joints. Inhale, lift the chest, the heart. Exhale, get round, tuck the chin round through the back. Returning back to a neutral spine, we're going to walk our hands one palm print out. Tuck the toes. We're going to shift the hips back and up to down dog. When you arrive to down dog, pedal it out. Hips to the sky. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Your heart center is pressing towards your thighs. Downward dog is called Adho Mukha Shavasana. It's a centering posture. It brings us back to our north, to our purpose. Paddle it out. And then melting both heels towards the earth. It's all good if they don't connect. Look at the space between your palms. And then walk your feet to the top of your mat. Bend your knees and rest your belly on your thighs. Allow the crown of your head to come towards the earth. Shake the head, yes. Yes, you are enough. Yes, you were put on this earth to serve a great purpose. Yes, you can. And then shake your head no. Let go. Let go of that negative self-talk, those limiting beliefs, that mean girl or boy within you that tells you you're not enough. And then begin to roll up one vertebra at a time as we restack our spine. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, right hand towards the right hip. And then hinge over to the right. Let's go ahead and gaze up to the sky, rotating this left rib cage towards the sky, opening the chest, the heart. Inhale, mountain, both arms up. Exhale, left hand down towards the left hip. Look up at your right hand and then hinge over to the left. Inhale, mountain, both arms up. And then exhale, cactus your arms, or I believe it's the NFL draft right now. So we'll field goal our arms. And then a gentle back bend, opening the chest, the heart. Keeping the head in line with the spine though. So we don't want to allow the cervical spine, which is your neck, to fall back. And be reminded that with an open heart and an open mind, you're available to receive the best life has to offer you each and every day. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands through heart center. Bend the knees, shift your hips back. Inhale, half lift, palms to shins. Draw the shoulder blades back away from your ears. Take a breath. And then exhale, fold. Seal your hands on the earth. Now step your left foot back. We're in a deep runner's lunge. And then drop that left knee. We're going to walk up our right thigh and come into a modified crescent. Let's add some movement to our crescent. So it's a small little pulse here. You can take this left hand and put it in a pretend back pocket, or maybe you have one. And then press into that left glute, that left hip as you pulse forward, opening up the left hip flexor. Small little movement. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Draw those shoulder blades down the back. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, left hand to earth, right hand to sky, twisted crescent. Breathe and be. Inhale, both arms to sky. Exhale, paint your hands down, frame out that front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift your left knee off the earth, and bring that left foot up to meet the right. We're in Uttanasana, forward fold. Step that right foot back. We're in our deep runner's lunge. Lift your chest, your heart, and then lower that right knee. You can keep the toes tucked here or flatten the toes. It's your choice. And then walk up that leg. You can add your pulses. Maybe you want to take this right hand and put it in that pretend hip pocket, pressing into the glute, into the hip. Opening up the hip flexor. Small little movement for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach the arms up. Draw those shoulder blades down the back. And then bring your right hand to the earth, your left hand to the sky for twisted crescent. Gaze up to the sky. Maybe put a smile across the face. Take a breath. And then inhale, both arms to sky. Exhale, paint the hands down, frame out the foot. Tuck your back toes. Lift that right knee off the earth and bring that right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, half lift. Palms to shins. Take a breath, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Seal those hands on the earth. Step that left foot back. Now you can lower that back knee or rise up, full crescent lunge. Listen to your body. Taking a moment to just arrive. You can pull that right hip back, that left hip forward. You can tuck the pelvis. And then bring the hands to heart center. Now add in a gentle back bend here. Use the heart space to draw the palms towards the sky. Leading with love, leading with light. Take a breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, paint the hands down. Bring that left foot up to meet the right. Now step that right foot back here in that deep runner's lunge. You have the option to drop that right knee or inhale, rise up, full crescent lunge. Draw that left hip back, that right hip forward. Tuck the pelvis. Big breath here. And then draw the hands to heart center. Gentle back bend. Use the heart to draw the palms towards the sky. Take a breath. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, paint the hands towards the earth. Frame out that foot. Right leg comes up to meet the left. Now roll up one vertebra at a time. Rolling the shoulder blades up and down the back. Let's move on to some balancing postures. So right now, I believe we create balance in life. We can't find balance. No one's going to create it for us. So it's something that has to be intentional. We have to create balance. And so I like to think of the more balanced my practice feels, the more balanced my life feels. So foot. I like to visualize roots coming from my feet. Rock back and forth from the ball of your foot to the heel. And then set the roots. Really lift out of this left hip. And then we're going to begin to open up the right knee. So we're opening and closing the hip flexor. Then now we're going to bring the heel in front of the ankle and the toes behind the ankle, coming into active tree, drawing those palms to heart center. Right heel is in front, kind of resting on your shin. Right toes are tucked behind the ankle. And we breathe. And then maybe you want to grow your branches this evening. And I like to think of my branches as what I'm putting out into the world. I believe what we put out into the universe comes back to us. The energy, the attitude, the effort. We are magnetic beings. And when I teach little kids yoga and tree, we shoot confetti, but we won't do that this evening. Take a big breath in, and then exhale, bring those hands to heart center. Nice job. Then bring that right knee up. We come into one leg mountain. The right leg, the quad, your thigh, is parallel to the earth. We're going to tuck our pelvis. Again, creating balance, stability. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, lower down, coming into chair. Both feet are on the earth. Shift your hips back. Lift your toes up. And then tuck the pelvis. See how low you can go as we challenge our body and our mind. See where you can go. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in. And then exhale, come back up. Nice job. Now let's ground through that right foot. Rocking forward and back. Setting those roots, that foundation. And then begin to lift out of the right hip as we open and close the left hip flexor. Then bringing the heel in front of the shin and wrapping the toes behind the ankle. You may notice right away you have more mobility in one hip than the other. And bringing the palms to heart center. Maybe you activate your tree by pressing the palms together. Feeling the strength through the arms and the chest. And then maybe you want to grow your branches, or I'm going to go into Charlie Angel's Mudra. My pointers and thumbs are shining towards the sky, and my other fingers are folded. Then bring the palms back to heart center. And bring it up to one leg mountain. I'm going to go ahead and take the arms up. Drawing that left knee up and then the shoulder blades down. Notice if when you lift your arms, your shoulders rise as well. Draw them down the back. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, sit it back in chair. Both feet are on the earth. Hips go back. Tuck the pelvis and take it a little lower this time. And breathe. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Lengthen out of the knees. Nice. Inhale, half lift. Palms to shins. Exhale, fold. And then roll up one vertebra at a time. Restacking the spine, roll the shoulder blades up and down the back. We are going to travel into Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. We're going to begin with leading our right foot. So your right toes are shining forward. We're going to walk our left foot back. And depending on the mobility and the flexibility you have in your hips determines how far apart your legs will be. We're going to bend the right knee, which is the front knee, so our knee is stacked right over our heel or slightly behind. We don't want our knee going in front of our toes. Our back foot is either parallel to our mat, if we have a mat, or slightly internally rotated. I want you to imagine you have an imaginary line from your heel to the arch of your back foot. So that's where the legs should be. Now stack your shoulders over your hips and then bring your arms out. Nice. Now if you want to activate the belly here, draw your navel towards your spine or pubic bone towards your navel. Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. You are stronger than you know. As we rest in the awareness here, maybe a little discomfort, be reminded that being uncomfortable leads us to growth. It leads us to opportunity. And we are all feeling uncomfortable in this season. But look for the opportunity. Look for the lesson. Be reminded that it's temporary. Take a big breath in and a slow breath out. Now inhale, draw your palms to heart center. Lengthen out of your front knee. And then exhale right back to warrior 2, pressing the palms away from you. Inhale, draw it all into the center. And then exhale like you're pressing the walls away from you. Inhale, breathe in and bring in what you need. And then exhale, let go of what no longer serves you. Inhale, draw it in. And then exhale, let it go. Now bring those hands back and then flip the palms and bring the arms up to a V. Draw those shoulder blades down the back. Take a big breath here. And a slow exhale. Inhale. And exhale, flip the palms, bring them back. Take a big breath in. And a slow breath out. We're going to pivot or cartwheel our hands around, frame out that front foot. We're in a nice deep runner's lunge. Let's bring that left foot up to meet the right. Nice job. Inhale, half lift, palms to shins. Exhale, fold. Roll up one vertebra at a time, restacking your spine. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands, heart center. Let's take that to the other side. So we lead with the left leg. You may notice one side feels different than the other. Walk that right foot back as far as you can go. Stacking that left knee over the heel or slightly behind. Shoulders are stacked over hips. Arms are so strong. So if someone were to come and try to move your arms, they are strong. Rest in the awareness. Then take a moment to go ahead and look back at your right hand. I want you to create a fist with it. Squeeze super tight, and then exhale, let it go. That is your past. You gotta let it go to move forward. Look at it, see it go. All of that has led you to where you are, and that's great. But we've got to now look forward. I want you to look forward right over that middle finger. That's your future. It's limitless. I believe it. I believe that you can accomplish whatever you believe you can. It's available for you. But then take a moment just to sit in this posture. Be brave and sit in the present moment and own it. Own it. Big breath in. Slow breath out. Big breath in. Slow the left. Nice job. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Forward fold. One more time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Seal the hands on the earth, and we're going to step back to tabletop, which is all fours. Take one cycle of cat-cow. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, lift the chest, the heart. Exhale, let it go. And then come around to easy seated. So lengthen that left leg long. This is called shoelace. We're going to stack our right knee on top of our left. Half shoelace posture. It's okay if they don't completely stack. It's all good. And now I want you to notice left toes are shining towards the sky. Sit really tall. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. And then exhale, begin to hinge forward. Maybe the hands rest on the shin this evening, or maybe peace fingers come to frame out the foot. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more breath in. And then exhale, fold. Walk those hands back towards the body and bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Call this half butterfly. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And then exhale, begin to hinge at the hips. Nice flat back. Bringing the fingertips to frame out the leg. Lengthen your spine and then hinge at the hips. Maybe the forearms come to the earth, maybe the palms come to the earth, maybe not. Draw the forehead towards the shin. Then walk the fingertips back, restacking your spine. Lengthen right leg long, coming into half shoelace. Stack that left knee, and I kind of have to rearrange my sits bones, adjust here. So my left knee is somewhat stacked over my right. My right toes are shining towards the sky. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, begin to hinge. Maybe the fingertips come to the shin, or maybe they come to the earth. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold. See what's available for you today in each posture. And then notice how you feel. And be reminded that in your yoga practice and in your life, your feelings matter. Your feelings matter. So make sure to take the power back if you are allowing someone else to have the power of your feelings. Your thoughts matter, your feelings matter, your energy, your words. Take the power back. And then walk the fingertips back towards the body, restacking, bringing the sole of the left foot to the inner thigh. Sit really tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Nice flat back, see where you can go. Maybe palms to the earth, maybe forearms to the earth, right toes to the sky. Inhaling, lengthening your spine, and exhaling, drawing the forehead towards the shin. And walking the hands back, we draw the right foot in to meet the left, coming into butterfly. Maybe moving from side to side if movement feels good. Opening up the hip flexors. And then drawing the knees towards the earth, sitting really tall. Take a breath in. And then exhale, begin to fold. Drawing the elbows towards the legs, using the elbows to draw the knees towards the earth. We have a nice flat back and butterfly, so think about chest, heart towards your feet instead of head towards your feet. Inhale and exhale. Listening to your body. Take it to your edge, but if you feel pain, back out of your posture. And then inhale, come back up, closing the knees like a book. Coming into supported boat. So our feet are on the earth. You can keep your hands on the earth as well, or hands can be out. We're going to lengthen the right leg long, and then lift and lower that right leg. Small little movement, waking up the belly. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that right foot back to earth. Lengthen left leg long. Remember, your hands can be on the earth here. Listen to your body. Left leg, lift and lower. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that left foot back in and then roll back one vertebra at a time all the way to the earth. And then walk those heels towards the glutes. Hug the knees into your chest. Hug that right knee into your chest. Allow the left leg to go long. Maybe add some movement through that right knee, that hip flexor. You could move it from left to right, or draw a big circle with the knee. And then guide that right knee over to the left for a supine twist. Reaching your right arm long, gaze over your right fingertips. Try to keep that right shoulder grounded on the earth. 2 breaths here. Increasing the mobility through your spine, through your twist. And on the next exhalation, draw the knees back into the center. Allow the right leg to come to the earth. Then add some movement through that left hip flexor. Maybe from left to right, maybe circles. And then guide that left knee to the right for a supine twist. Reaching your left arm out long. Grounding through your left shoulder. Softening. And notice if you're holding on anywhere. Soften. Release. Let go. Allow the breath to melt you into the earth. Then return back to the center. Hug the knees into the chest. And stand your right foot on the sky, followed by your left for waterfall. Legs up the wall. Inversions calm our central nervous system. They allow our parasympathetic nervous system, our peace, our calm, our rest, our reason to be triggered. Inversions are great to do before bedtime or if you're feeling anxious. One more big breath here. And slow sigh out. Hugging the knees into the chest. Draw your chin up towards your knees, giving yourself a hug. And be reminded that the most important relationship in your life is with yourself. It is the most important journey you are on. Give yourself a hug and be reminded to love yourself every single day. Take a big breath in and a slow breath out for a couple moments of Shavasana. Like we began our practice, taking up space. Maybe grab a blanket or dim your lights. Be humble enough to realize you still have a lot to learn. Be ambitious enough to know you can be anything you want to be. Be easy enough on yourself to enjoy, to laugh, and to have fun. Be mature enough to take responsibility for what you do. Be proud enough to take care of your body, your mind, and your spirit. Be confident enough to see that who you are on the inside is more important than how you look on the outside. Be wise enough to choose your friends carefully. And be absolutely sure that wherever you go and whatever you do, you are loved more than you know. As you begin to bring awareness back into the body, back into the mind, maybe rotate through your wrists and your ankles, massaging each fingertip with the thumb, reaching the hands overhead, the feet out long for a full body stretch. Moment of gratitude for your strong, healthy body, for your peaceful, clear mind. Take a big breath in and a slow sigh out. And then hug the knees into the chest and rock and roll up a couple times on your spine till we meet back in easy seated. And bring the thumbs to your third eye, which is the space between your brow. Let's root to rise, so root through your tailbone and rise through the crown of your head. Bring the best version of yourself to the forefront of your mind right here, right now. Allowing your words, your actions, your energy, your attitude to come from that place. Knowing that the world needs your gifts. The world needs your light. The world needs your love. The world needs you. Your authentic truth. Bring your thumbs to the heart center. Thank you so much for honoring your body, nourishing your mind, loving yourself, and sharing this practice with Liv and I this evening. May the light within me shine greatly with each one of you. Much love and gratitude. Stay well, my friends. Namaste.